There are moments in life when everything changes in an instant when a single cry for help shatters the illusion of safety. She was visiting her fiancé's palatial estate, a world of marble floors, towering columns, and sparkling chandeliers, thinking it was the height of romance. But late one evening, a desperate scream echoed through those halls and turned her dream into a nightmare. Her heart pounded as she sprinted through grand foyers and private galleries, past priceless art and mirrored walls. The sound guided her toward a hidden passage, where she discovered a stranger pinned against the cold stone. Without hesitation, she intervened, shoving the attacker aside, her pulse racing, adrenaline and fear mingling in every breath. But that heroic moment was just the beginning, because in the flickering candlelight, she stumbled upon secrets older than the mansion itself: encrypted ledgers, whispered conversations in darkened corridors, and the faint hum of a computer locked behind a steel door. Over the next 3 hours, we'll unravel this true Reddit drama, from the first terrifying scream to the shocking revelations that fractured her world. We'll explore opulent interiors and hidden alcoves, quiet betrayals and explosive confrontations, leading to a final reckoning that changed her and changed everything. If you think you know horror, think again. Grab your headphones and prepare yourself. This is where wealth meets wickedness and courage is tested by the darkest of secrets. Let's dive in. The scream in the halls. It began in the ballroom, once alive with music, now eerily silent except for that piercing cry. The guest froze. Champagne glasses tilted and her fiancé's mask of calm cracked. She bolted from the cluster of admirers, instincts overriding etiquette, as she chased the scream. Her heels clicked against polished marble. She passed towering statues of ancestors who once ruled trade empires, now silent witnesses to tonight's violence. A heavy tapestry, embroidered with scenes of conquest, slid aside to reveal a narrow corridor. There, in the dim glow of wall sconces, she found a woman pinned, eyes wide with terror. The assailant, one of her fiancé's trusted associates, had a grip like iron. She lunged forward, her voice a defiant shout. He released the stranger and turned on her. Their struggle sent dust motes swirling in the lamplight. With every ounce of strength, she fought back, finally forcing him to stagger into the shadows. In the aftermath, the stranger trembled, whispering a name she recognized from hushed rumors. He's my husband's partner. He's hiding something. Her fiancé arrived, calm veneer slipping. His explanation was perfunctory, his eyes guarded. She sensed a lie, one she intended to uncover. We'll pause here to let the tension settle, and then continue into the uneasy questions that followed. Aftermath and uneasy questions. The morning light revealed the mansion in a new guise, its grandeur overshadowed by unanswered questions. Staff whispered in hallways, security tapes circled in locked offices. She found herself pacing in the conservatory, sunlight filtering through stained glass, casting fractured colors on her face. Her fiancé hosted brunch to smooth over the incident, but every polite word rang hollow. She noticed how he avoided direct eye contact, how his laugh was rehearsed in a quiet moment. She slipped away to the library, coffee cooling in her hand, and discovered a heavy leather-bound ledger tucked behind law tomes. Leaving through visitor logs, she found entries that omitted the woman's name, record of a door unlocked at odd hours, and cryptic annotations handled. Her pulse quickened. Later, she examined security footage only to see a momentary blackout during the attack. She confronted the head of security, who stammered about technical issues. Her trust fractured. That night, she followed a flashing news alert, reports of a whistleblower threatening to expose high-level corruption. Linked to her fiancé's company was the stranger, a pawn in a larger game. By dawn, her resolve hardened. She needed the whole story, and she would find it, no matter the personal cost. Secrets behind the gates. In the mansion's private study, a room of mahogany and midnight blue velvet, she discovered the heart of his secrets. With the house empty, she used a found key to open a hidden panel behind a portrait. Inside was a tech cache, a slim laptop, encrypted drives, and a trove of folders labeled with code names. She watched video logs, shadowy meetings, large cash exchanges, and hush talk of offshore accounts. One file, titled Operation Midnight, detailed plans to silence whistleblowers and a payment schedule with names matching staff IDs. Her fiancé's phone buzzed desperately. She answered. On the line, the same partner threatened, "Walk away now, or she's next." A chill ran down her spine, realizing the stranger had stumbled onto this web. She knew why he was attacked. She copied files onto a secure thumb drive, backing up every damning detail. The walls seemed to close in as dawn approached. Each secret she unearthed was a brick removed from the palace's facade, revealing a rotten core. Confrontation and collapse, armed with evidence. She summoned him to the grand salon where once they danced under crystal lights. Now, that same elegance felt cold. She laid out the thumb drive and played back the video. His eyes darted, his mask splitting. He shifted blame, accused her of mistrust. But the footage was irrefutable. His barter deals, his threats, his betrayal. He attacked verbally, lashing out, claiming her evidence was stolen, her loyalty misplaced. Yet his words cracked under scrutiny. She recorded his tirade, preserving every threat. When he lunged to strike the device, she calmly pressed record. Sirens wailed the tip she'd secretly sent. Officers flooded and cuffed him as he raged. The guest who once fawned now gawked. The mansion's opulence offered no shield. As dawn broke, she walked away, leaving him under arrest, his empire crumbling. Aftermath and new beginnings. The scandal ripped through headlines. Investigations launched. She declined interviews, preferring quiet reflection in a modest apartment. Therapy helped her rebuild trust, first in herself, then in others. She learned to breathe freely again. She attended court proceedings, providing testimony that shattered the conspiracy. She offered victim impact statements. Her courage resonated outside the courthouse. A stranger approached, the woman she saved, now crusading for whistleblower protections. They hugged to survivors forged by shared peril. Her final choice: donate the mansion's care to a charity supporting abuse survivors, transforming it from a lair of corruption into a house of healing. True heroism isn't born from privilege, it's forged in moments of fear and choice. Thank you for joining this journey through opulence and deceit, courage and justice. If this story inspired you, share your thoughts below and subscribe for more real Reddit dramas. Remember, sometimes the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows. Stay vigilant, stay courageous, and keep seeking the truth.